about Austin Hill. This is one of his better tracks. They needed to get things going in the right direction, and now this.
And for Williams to watch, you have a choice to make when you see cars spinning, which is go to the bottom or the top. Made the wrong choice here in terms of going to the bottom.
But Sam Mayer, I mean, watch Mayer. As all this happens, he's able to drive around the outside, and it works out for him.
And one more thing there for Austin Hill, you see his left sides were on the white line, almost the splitter touches the apron a little bit, and that causes the car to de-wedge and get a little bit looser. But it really was when Jesse got to his right rear and took that air off of him, trying to keep the position, that was almost an overly aggressive move by his teammate.
Yeah, and when the 18 hit Austin Hill, you saw the left rear tire get shoved in. It spent all that rear suspension. You see that tire sticking out of the right rear. That's going to be really hard to fix. Let's hear what Austin Hill thought about the situation.
I'll remember that. We're done. Something's broken in the left rear.
Yeah, well, when you watch it on TV, you're going to see the same that we did. It looked like you got pinched down a little bit, and it makes it even harder when it is your teammate, especially, Parker, when you come to a track that's as wide as this. Yeah. A lot of options there.
And there's etiquette to it, right? Amongst us drivers, we all know there's that option to do what Jesse did, which is to get right on the right rear of another driver, take that air off of their spoiler and off the right side, and they'll get looser, and you can usually keep the position. But when you're racing with teammates, it's early in the race. There's almost an etiquette to say, hey, I'm not going to be that aggressive right now. We're just figuring our stuff out. It's still early. But that's why, when he references, I'll remember that. That's a move that you think, hey, that was probably too much.
Well, and your teammate, through my years of racing, your teammate was either the easiest guy for you to race or the hardest.
Yeah.
And with these two guys, there's no gives. You see,
look at this. Pit road's open. I wondered how teams would manage this. And, boy, a good number of cars inside the top 10. A few of them, anyway, going to come down, including Jesse Love in it, too. Here's Dylan.
And they, on the first run, were tight mid-center, so Danny Stockman took a round out of the left rear and made an air pressure adjustment just to try to stay ahead of things. That was a positive change. Jesse came on the radio and said the car's better. Just right sides there for the two as he tries to merge back into traffic.
All right, so you see him coming off the pit lane there, and Dylan referenced the service. I think it was two cars that were inside the top 10 that gave up position to make a pit stop. We'll follow up on where everyone is for the restart to end stage one. First, let's go to the CW garage in Carla.
Thanks, Adam. Yeah, it's been quite the week for the
No real checkups or spinning the tires. You see some of those newer tires like Jesse Love making big moves towards the back there. He might actually get back to the top 10.
Brandon Jones so fast through the middle of turns 1 and 2 was able to get clear outside of Taylor Gray. Taylor moved up and decided to run the middle. Look at that, a little further back, you see him 4 wide.
Big wiggle for Corey Day on the bottom. Just got up to the left rear.
No, 3 wide.
This is for second, right down the boulevard. Justin Allgaier between Day and Gray going for second.
Allgaier in a great position right here. You can see that 17 all yawed out on the bottom of Corey Day. Allgaier has to check up.
It's deja vu for Corey Day, and Justin Allgaier once again down into one side by side, and Corey trying to clear him the exit. A lot cleaner this time, got away with it. Big wiggle there for Taylor Gray.
Hey, Love got those tires, got 2 tires, and driving through the field. You wonder, could he take the other 2 when they pit at the end of the stage and help their track position to begin stage number 2? Either way, he's driving up through to get some stage points. Alfredo made a pit stop. He, too, is driving through the field, riding with Sheldon Creed, who's 7th on the board.
He did put those tires on, guys, but the net gain is not going to be that much. He was 5th or 6th just before that. So he's going to be 3rd or 4th, maybe 3rd at best right here.
Brandon Jones leading laps here at Kansas for the 5th consecutive race, and he's going to lead lap 45, which gets him the green and white checkered flag and the victory in stage number 1. Day was 2nd, Allgaier 3rd. How about Allgaier? Top 5 in every stage this year but 1, and he stays perfect when it comes to scoring stage points. Love finishes 4th. Alfredo was 5th on those fresh tires. It was an eventful stage 1 in Kansas, and the winner is Brandon Jones.
No major adjustments. They'll take tires, put fuel in that machine. You see Corey Day. Bottom of your screen, he said it feels fine. Maybe use a little dirty air is causing a slight handling issue. We'll take a chassis adjustment you see right there, as well as air pressure on the 17.
Jesse Love wins the race off Progressive Pit Road because they only took 2 tires here after taking 2 at lap 40. So he goes +3. That's the good news. The bad news is those drivers that pitted with him at lap 40 and got 4 tires stay out here flipping the stage. He'll be behind them on the restart. 9 cars in all stay out, and they had all taken 4 tires at lap 40. Look at this tight coming off the pit lane at Kansas.